everybody, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Zeus, Master of Olympus. Today is a big episode, a very big one indeed. We just finished the Voyages of Jason, in which we saw the story of Iolcus. We have seen Athens through the ages. We have seen Argos in Perseus and Medusa, and we've seen Thebes in Zeus and Europa. There aren't really that many adventures left now. There's three, really. Hercules, the Peloponnesian War, which is kind of the other side of the Athens thing, and the Trojan War. One of these with Sparta. I think with Sparta in the Peloponnesian War. These bottom three, of course, are just open play. We're going to be going into open play straight away here, though, actually. So today is going to be Hercules' Labours, but I want to show you the next building trick, the next theme for the upcoming adventure. And would you believe it? I have recorded this like 5 times now. I'm not going to get into it, but I've been trying to mess with some production stuff in the background because there's certain things about these videos that I don't like. And every time I do it, I go to edit and I'm like, no, this sucks. So... let's run through, and hopefully on my 5th time through, I'm not forgetting any details, because I think I've already told them to you, and in fact I haven't, or whatever. So, last time we saw the Force Water Carrier trick. That was pretty cool. That was quite complex. There's another trick. It's much more simple. We could have integrated it into basically any design that we've been putting up as we've been going along here. It's a weird one, because by the start of this Let's Play, I had definitely totally forgotten about it. However... once I started seeing it in designs and things online, I was thinking, hold on, did I used to do this? So I don't know. Anyway, I thought we were going to end with a Force Water Carrier trick. We're not. We're going on. And we're going to be showing off what I like to call the corner trick. So let's just get our initial houses here in free play. Trade with Ellis has opened. You know, in free play you have no real objectives, but they do still simulate Greece with different trade lanes and stuff like that. In fact, where are we in this city? I'm sure the opening law would have told us. Oh, speaking of Tiryns, there it is. I looked up how to pronounce this on Wiki, by the way. Apparently Tiryns is also valid, so we're Olympia here, it seems. That's cool, like Olympus. Right, so these houses are just for, you know, a little bit of workforce here. That's going to cut it off from Greece, isn't it? So we need to create a gap for them. Okay, so let's establish what we already know about walkers, and it's pretty simple, isn't it? Let's pick a walker. Let's say a watch post guy, since we don't really see them very often. So, a walker will come along, and as he moves, whether he's a water carrier or whatever, let's get these people in these houses, he has a sphere of radius. He affects the things that are near him. If we have houses along the north flank, we know, of course, that he will affect those. But what have we also learned? We've learned that he can actually affect 2 houses, like a whole tile away. And the reason for that is because of the boulevard and avenue system. Like, if we put a little bit of avenue down... he can't walk where these decorations are. The inner path is still, you know, on the inside. But what Impressions wanted is for houses on the other side to be able to access these goods. So technically, his sphere of radius is a little bit higher than what it might first seem. And we've already established that. So then the other thing is the boulevard, which I can't really put down here because we put some houses down. Now, if you're a bit of a clever clogs, you may have already noticed that this is more abusable than would first appear. The first thing is something we've also already established, and that is that if we release the avenue, in fact, technically anything could go there. Parks could go there, columns could go there, benches could go there, whatever. And we've shown this a little bit. The fact that the Agora can't have avenue attached to it means that, you know, we've actually been able to take advantage of this. Also, in some missions where in fact, in a lot of missions where you don't have avenue or boulevard until late, you can use this to squeeze out your extra appeal. It's kind of a thing with city design in the missions where you're asked to make a housing block at the start, and only by the end, when you want to get to townhouse, do you finally get avenue, and they're kind of asking you to rip the whole thing up, to put the avenue in, or the boulevard in, to then move everything out, which kind of sucks, right? You kind of have to redesign the whole block. Well, if from the start you just line it, the perimeter with parks, you're okay. That's not a technique I've done because, you know, we're playing on the higher difficulties, and I've been nervous about money and so on. But anyway, so this is what we know so far. Now, let's deal with the corner trick. The corner trick is pretty simple, and it involves anywhere you put a corner. Now, I'm not going to show off all the designs here in the lab, so to speak. Zeus Testing Lab 1099999. I don't remember what number we did before, 7, I think. But wherever we have a corner, let's not make this whole block, the interactions with this sphere of radius actually become quite interesting. So I'm going to put some park down, like so. And we have the one away reaching, which you can expect as normal. But when we go to a corner, if you think about this corner up here, in a weird way, that's actually 2 away. It's one away to the side and one away up, because we're moving diagonally. When we go to true north, or we go to true east, true south, true west, we actually kind of get 2 squares as far as the city building is concerned. And you might think, well, that's not that interesting, WP. Well, it kind of is, in as much as that means that this is a valid spot for a house. Even though it's only diagonally connected to the road, i.e. shouldn't really be a thing, if we put a bit of dummy road down, dummy road, of course, needed for this. Another trick we've talked about. You know, you can't have roadblocks on dummy road. That will get rid of a house. But as long as there's one, like, so this guy in the middle will go away. But as long as there's one valid piece, we're okay. So here, this guy can actually be out on the corner. So that's immediately useful. But now let's think about this. Let's put another corner on. Let's put our park around. Oh, we're mousing all over the place here. So we have our next corner. Well, that's with one park. But remember, we actually, they can reach 2 away. So I'll put some column down. The actual extent of how far he can go is this row here, this row here, this row here, this row here. Now let's go up to the corner. Well, hold on. This pillar over here, if we had cheated out an extra square already by going 1, 2, this is technically 2 away. We've now cheated out 4. We've gone 1, 2, 3, 4 squares away. This corner piece of this pillar is miles away. However, just due to how the game is coded in terms of how their sphere of influence works, that technically can be a house. Deadly serious. And in fact, only 1/4 of the house, because, you know, there's 4 blocks to make up a house, only 1/4 needs to be able to hit the thing. So when our Agora guy or whatever hits this inner road here, even if it has a roadblock on it, let's say he's on his way home, he's walking over the roadblocks, he will throw over the corner, over the park, over here, and actually he will still tag the house. So you can get houses very far away from roads, and they will be valid even just as long as they're on a corner. Okay, basically. So he needs the dummy road there as well, of course. So there are a few consequences to this. One fun way in which maybe I can demonstrate this to you guys is this. Let's imagine this pixel right here is our walker. Now, you would expect impressions to have assigned the sphere of radius like so. He can reach across wherever, you know, not the diagonals, not true north, east, south, west. And then maybe we could say that he would reach these as well. That's what maybe you're expecting in your mind. But what impressions have actually done is they've just said, screw it, just give him a square. Just give him a whole square of radius. So you get all these extra pieces, and then you get all these extra pieces as well, because there's an entire square. That is the actual representative radius of any one walker that you like. And the result is that whenever you have a corner, you can squeeze really far away. So there are a lot of fun ways to use this. I'm not going to do them all now. I think it will spoil it. But one very simple principle that I do want to at least demonstrate is a lot of players, they'll make a housing block like this, for example. And they'll make it square. Let's pretend it's square. You probably wouldn't do exactly this because you're going to cut off access to Greece. As soon as we unpause these houses on the inside, we'll say that they don't have access or whatever. But or the middle square, I guess. But they'll build a housing block like this, and they will they'll fail to press the houses down in the right spots. That's weird. I can't place their house there. Is that because we're in the middle of an undo? If you're undoing one house, you can't put the other one in. So they'll put houses along like this. This is a normal housing block. Oh my god, we keep messing it up. It's because I'm trying to race through this, because I've done it so many times. Here, so they'll do this and not realise, very simply, that actually the entire circuit can be completed. It just requires a piece of dummy road. And actually, all these houses will go. So straight away, there's a little bit of efficiency for a player of any level, really. And what I'd like to point out here as well is if you're going to go so far as to have a bit of dummy road around the outside, if you're doing a perfect square, well, you may as well connect the roads the whole way. And so this outer road is, you know, you could put avenue on it if you liked for a little bit of appeal on the inward side. But this outer road is basically just for, like, deliverymen, you know, college guys that are moving on, stadium access people, whatever. But if you have this outer road, you tag all the dummy houses, you provide good flow of services throughout the city. And what have we got? Do you remember, like, in episode 1, I was talking about housing blocks, and I was like, oh, I've seen designs with inner rings and outer rings. This is it. This is the inner ring and outer ring design. We have our services flowing through the middle, and we have this outer one, you know, for access. And you'd probably move a house one place or another. But even this is not as good as it could be, because if we delete this, a slightly more efficient player will, instead of having their houses like so, across the bottom, where you can squeeze in, what have we got, 1, 2, 3, 4, you might realise you can actually get a whole extra house by shifting it. You can say half a house there, half a house there. I've done this many times in the series. So now we have a bonus house because we've distributed 2 of the tiles to the side, 2 of the tiles to the other side, because only 1 needs to be touched. Now, if you're doing that half house technique, and we go back to our corner idea, and say you've done it on the other side here as well, now when you push these houses out, you're even further away from the block, and they're still valid because of the corner trick. So, yeah, this house, all the way over here, is getting supply from a cart worker all the way on the inside there, and it works. Trust me, it does. So that's what we're going to be playing with. I think I do still want to do some forced water stuff. I've got some really cool ideas of mixed housing blocks with elites as well. But there you go, that's the corner trick. I think this will be the last time we're at, you know, free play to demonstrate something, but who knows, maybe I'll find something else as we go along. See you guys in there for Hercules now. I'm gonna go check how this recording is. Okay, there's been a bit of a gap since the section you just saw. I've got a crazy cool housing block idea I really want to do. I'm in an ironing. Do I do a basic one or do we do a really cool one? I think we're going to do the really cool one straight away, just because I can't wait. Whatever. So Hercules' labours. Together, you and Hercules will begin the journey to immortality. As he performs his legendary labours, you will build a legendary kingdom that will provide fodder to storytellers for years to come. This challenging adventure consists of 7 episodes, so just 1 more than the one we did. Actually, I think Jason was only 5. So, but we made it more because we did Corinth and Corcyra together. So Hercules, let's see what you've got.
The seer emerged from the oracle at Delphi and uttered these words. I see 2 people walking together towards greatness. One of these people is a hulking man, stronger than anyone else in the world. The other person is incredibly good-looking and extremely smart. Hercules is the muscle-bound man, a son of Zeus, who has incurred the wrath of Hera, Zeus's wife. She drove Hercules to madness, and he killed his wife and children.
Whoa!
Since that fateful day, he has traveled around Greece doing good deeds to atone for his sins. The incredibly good-looking and smart person is you. You are destined to become the ruler of a great dominion, and some of the immortals will call you friend. But that day is some time from now, and you have much to do before that beautiful day dawns. Along the way, your fate and Hercules' fate will be intertwined. His enemies will become your enemies, his friends your friends. Your path to glory begins with establishing the city of Tiryns in Argolis and introducing it to the world.
Oh, man, yeah, okay, so they're saying Tiryns in-game, so I'll say Tiryns as well. Wiki does say Tiryns is also possible. I think that sounds a bit cooler. All I can think of when I'm listening to this is the TV show from the 90s, and I don't remember it ever getting that dark. I'd love to go back and watch that as an adult, because, like, how campy was that? Was it really genuinely any good? The only thing I mostly remember now is that the guy that played Hercules, apparently he went a bit off the deep end. A bit of an unsavory type online, let's put it that way, but also that really famous thing where he read the line wrong, but he read it really, really passionately, like disappointed, but that was a stage direction, it actually wasn't the line. Anyway, this is crazy. If it's not dark though, hold on, I remember in that TV show that Hera was like the big bad, because that's like his stepmom, and she really didn't like him. I don't remember why. But anyway, he went mad and killed his wife and children. Did he do that in the show as well? That's nuts. Anyway, I'm guessing we're pure fiction. The good-looking and extremely smart guy. Pure fiction indeed. Right, well, we've got produced 30 skeins of fleece in 1 year. 250 people in a tenement or better, and a treasury of 7,500. Now, that doesn't seem too hard. Now, the other conversation here is Titan or Olympian. Well, I'm thinking, since we've got 2 adventures after this, how about we do 2 on Titan? Let's be delay the inevitable. And we'll do 2 on Olympian, which means this will be our second Titan one. So I'm staying on Titan, basically. We will do Olympian for the final 2. And hopefully it doesn't make me, tear my hair out. So, Titan to the city. Let's go. All right, now, let's see. I know some very basic details here about this, but not too much. Oh, I like the map already. Okay, so we got sea. So that'll be good for our patrolling Tiryns that we talked about at Iolcus before. We have an island with meadow on it. That's cool. Some kind of farming island. So much sea. Wow. Can we... Yeah, I know. You're probably bored of the bridges at this point, but I wanted to see if we could build a bridge out there. I guess not. We got these islands. This is just flavor, I guess. I mean, that's a bit of a disappointment with this game. There's not much you can do with landscape like this, but it's there to add a little bit of texture, I guess, to the map. Wow, we can go so far. And in fact, let's use our trick. We're going to rotate our viewpoint. So here, we can see the full extreme of the ocean here now. This is every pixel of it all the way up. And I'll probably just rotate my viewpoint a little bit more as we continue playing. Let's swap to face north again now. Okay, as for the land itself, good space here for piers and fisheries. Look at that. Very, very straight line. In fact, we do already have a pier. Do we have any fisheries? Oh yeah. Oh, we have urchins. There you go. So an urchin quay. Yes, this is a new building, a new commodity. Something we haven't seen yet. I think that's what we'll be eating with. I believe they have to gather them at fish spots, just like anywhere else. So here looks to be the entrance of the town. It goes past this nice lake. Oh, this place is cool. It's huge. Oh my god, it's huge. It's bigger than Corsaira for sure. Was Argos and stuff this big? Am I just crazy? Maybe it's just spending so long at Iolcus, which was a small map. Suddenly this feels very liberating. Okay, we got a lot of space for things then. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I like to plan maybe where an elite housing block might be early and then go from there. Maybe elites will live somewhere near the beach. We can actually do that good setup now. Maybe commoners can live somewhere near the entrance to the city because trade is going to be coming through here. So, here's something I've been curious about. I'm going to do it, right? If we delete their road, how much money we got? We got 10,000 drachma to start this off. This is going to cost us something here to delete this. But if we delete their road, because it comes out in this big V shape, right? If instead... I don't want to hit those trees. I like those trees. Right, so this is the entrance to the city up here, and that looks really cool as well, like very cozy. If I just bring the road... Okay, so by the way, it's doing this thing. I think if we start on the other end... the behavior of the road will be a bit different. Yeah, it will bend up. If we do this, let's cut through the trees. Oh, I was going to cut a little path or whatever. So we come all the way along. Will we increase trade speed at the city? Because they are going to go pretty direct. They're going to go straight across, in and out. Is that correct? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Of course, the other option here is to delete the path, have them go off-road, which we've shown before. But then that had its own complications, so I want to see it this way too. Speaking of trade, I guess let's have a quick look here as well. I'm excited to get onto the house. I'm so excited to get onto building this housing district, but let's see stuff. So we can import wood, bronze. We can sell fleece and everything. Okay, all we can do is sell fleece. I believe, minor spoilers here, also impressions think, we're kind of going to become like the fleece capital of the world here, of Greece, I should say, which is the world, of course, back here in 500 BC. On Wikipedia, it says this place was most busy, like around 1000 BC, I think, 1500, so the timing in game's a bit weird, but fine. We're a bit too far in the future, I think, is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, this is very modern, actually, Jesus. So we'll be selling fleece, basically. And I assume both the trading post and the pier will be doing that. I'd like to get that manned quite quickly. The thing is, the fleece we're going to be gathering from really far away. We're gathering fleece at the south of the map. We're selling it at the north. We want to distribute it to our people as well. Oh, they've got a long way to go, don't they? Where are the urchins, by the way? I was trying to see them when we were looking out at the water. They can't get urchins from just about anywhere, can they? Are there not dots somewhere around? Are there not like fishing spots for urchins? Can they get urchins anywhere? Can they get urchins from the lake in the middle? That would be cool. Alright, what if we set up a housing block like here? Near the north, near the trade. The fleece is going to have a hell... Oh. Alright, no, let's do it here. Let's do it somewhere in the middle. Is this marsh? So we can't go too close to the marsh. But maybe they get fed. Alright, let's go here. I don't know. Enough dilly-dallying. And let's look at the world. Woo, there's a lot happening. There's Nemea, Elis, Tiryns, Eleusis, Syme. We saw them before. Knossos is back. Hello, Knossos. They're congenial to us. Montpellier, ever there. Folo. But most of these people aren't trading or doing anything. So, okay. And of course, we are at Argolis, which I guess is this peninsula here. Right, let's... So all the fleece in the world in Greece is going to be coming from these two little meadows here. That's pretty wild. So housing block. Let's do it now. I want to use the corner trick. I want to use a couple of fun little things in general. So what I want to do is take a housing block, like a standard housing block like this, but instead of having it as a rectangle, we are going to like imagine rotating it 90 degrees such that now it's like diagonal. It's like weird diagonal lines. But you can't really do diagonal lines in this game unless you do like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And just like we have with the trade road up here, basically. You see the way that the trade road is working? All of these little corners as we're trying to go in a direction the game doesn't really allow for. So if we imagine this road, but instead of stepping by 1 square every time, we step the space of a full house every time, we can have what I believe will be a general, normal block, but it's just filled with diagonals, and it essentially allows us to double the houses, because we can have double houses on the inside, double houses on the outside. Now, this is a pretty crazy idea, and I have seen online, people have posted blocks that kind of use this principle. So I think this should work, but we'll have the WP take, okay? So here's how I'm going to start it, all right? We're going to put a house, we're going to leave a gap, and we're going to put a fountain in the middle of the house. So we'll know where our fountain and our infirmary are. This isn't going to be a huge block, by the way. This is going to be a, a fairly normal-sized block. It's just going to do the diagonal thing. Let's not go too extreme. We want it like that. I've made it slightly even. So we'll wrap the house around the road around here. And what that will mean is we can get a house here and a house here. Okay. So, with that, what else do we do? Now, we're going to say, so normally I'd bring the houses straight down, but instead, or straight up, but we're going to go halfway. So we're going to say a house there. No, we're not. Hold on. Let's kill this here. I want to go more wide out. So we'll put a house here. We'll put a house here. We'll put a house here, and we'll put a house here. Now, I think 5 is the magic number that I've seen on the design online. So we will stick with 5, okay? And then we'll bring the road along them all. And then we will go 5 houses. So 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're already at 5. Okay, and then over here as well, I've wrapped the path around a little bit much. So go 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And now we will have a little bit of road here. So this is going to get blocked off. We're actually going to have roads on the inside because when we double up, we're going to well, let's double up now, I guess. Okay. Well, no, let's build the path around first. Let's do one thing at a time. WP. There you go. All right. Don't be too excited. So there you go. So that should be symmetrical. For some reason, it doesn't look symmetrical to me, which is panicking me. But I think it is. I think it's just the art style. Like something about the left here looks shorter than the right. But so now that we've done this, on a normal housing block, that's it. But because we put all these corners in, what we should be able to do is squeeze all these extra houses. But they need roads. So I think we can squeeze a house there and there, but they need roads to get in so that they don't decay. Like, I would love to put a house here. Look, just stop for a second. Look at that. All right. I might do my little black and white thing, even though we're not technically editing this commentary in later. That is the kind of density I was talking about before. Wouldn't that be amazing, guys? We're essentially there, okay? So, but they need roads, so we'll give them road, and that can connect down like that, for example. And what we've got is like something of a courtyard here. I believe as well, so this is straight, so we can't squeeze a house in there, but we could put some kind of a building. Now, I've seen a guy online basically says, well, why don't you put a maintenance post or something in there? So I'll do that. So we have like this interior courtyard. This is kind of like a triple ring design. We have an interior road to keep them alive. And I mean, we could put parks or something there, maybe, I don't know. Or no. Or we could expand the road so that he patrols a bit more. I don't know. We got the interior road. Then we're going to have an exterior road. Oh, no, that's fine, actually. We've cut it pretty close. Because this is straight, so we're not going to have too many houses over there. That's fine. We'll have the inner road, this one here, the second road, and then we'll have a third one around all of them. So I guess let's put the plots in. So 1, 2, look at this, 3, and then we could do 2, or we could offset like that, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got to leave the bottom for culture and agora and all that kind of stuff, I'm afraid, so we can't go too nuts here. But look, okay, so that's a housing block with some bonus ones on the inside. And now, believe it or not, we can go all the way. You know, is this going to be too much? We can go all the way on the outside as well, and we need the outer road. Okay, so there. Oh, baby. All right, I'm going to leave that there though, because I don't want to blow up our economy or anything. How many houses is this already for people who wish to come? 16, but that's because we haven't played it forwards. So let's just finish this design up here real quick. We'll put an agora. Road round the back. Ooh. Oh my god, I hit a hotkey and it changed on my mouse and it changed my perspective. We'll have some roadblocks so that people don't get out. By the way, a fun little thing with the Agora. You remember in the previous part? Well, not the previous part, at Corsaira. I was trying to like put a granary there. Well, you could just do 2 storehouses. That's what the thing I saw had. And that's good, because that lines up really nicely with that. And a granary. And we'll just wing the rest. In terms of what's going on back here and stuff. So we do need urchins. And what's really awesome here is this road. Wow, it might have taken urchins from us. So I'm going to save. Humble beginnings for Tiryns. Do you know what? I'm so scared. Since what happened at Corinth, I'm really scared. Beginnings. I always spell that one wrong. At Tiryns. I'm really scared that this is all going to be on fire and blown up soon. Oh, they will need a maintenance post for the back, I guess, for these guys. And what we'll do is we'll feed culture in over here or something. Oh, there can't be a roadblock there, but we can put one there. So we'll have this will be a culture road, basically. Like, we can put a gym. Oh, what do we even have for culture? Let's have a look. Oh, we have the full suite. So we can put a gym down there, and then the guy will roam. He'll hopefully get round to the top, and then he'll decide he wants to come home. And sometimes he'll go to the right or whatever. But I think we can feed culture in just like that. As for infirmary and water walkers, well, I don't know. They'll go left and maybe come down this road, and they'll go up and maybe come down. I think they'll be fine, though. Oh, we probably also want maintenance. So if this area here is just going to feed stuff in, we can do this. We probably want maintenance there. We can put tax. We can put a watch post, for example. We can have the road coming in, a gym, and then they'll go through. So we don't want them rotating like that. So that's probably good. So road for culture, et al. I don't know how they'll evolve. There's a really smart version of this where they all evolve, but we're getting a more slapdash idea. But there you go. Okay, cool. I haven't really left any room for appeal either. How am I ever going to get appealing enough in all of that crap? People like us well enough. Okay, good. Well, people are going to want food, so we have to get on that. So that's why I saved. Urchin K. Now, we could put these here. No, we can only put one, and it's going to interfere with our housing block. If I can get urchins from here, this will be awesome, because they'll be able to get them real close. Can I put a road back there? Oh, I can. Just. Can they get urchins out of there? I think they need a node, though. I think they need, like, a deposit. So here we go. This is Urchin Way. And I think it will connect probably... What have I done with this road here? I guess it will connect, like, there or something. With the maintenance guy far away. So up in that marsh, they will hopefully gather them. But let's see. What does it say? Can't access the labour pool. Well, it will be able to in a second. Let's unpause so that people actually start moving in. The workers are preparing to hunt for sea urchins, but this isn't the sea. So is it going to be a bit of a thing like where we put that pier down before? And it said, oh, this isn't actually on the sea, so we can't trade? I don't know. Anyway, then the outer ring. Let's finish, since this interior section here is kind of screwed. Let's finish this. So I believe we can do a house there, there, there. Possibly even there. They do need a road. So here, if I pull it up this way, it will fill in automatically. So there you go. So that's the outer section done. That's one half. We can do the other half in a bit. It's very claustrophobic again, isn't it, immediately? I mean, it kind of feels like it shouldn't be, though. I sort of want to delete one square of path in here and make it like a park or something. Syme is under attack. So, these are tumultuous times, Potatophus. Our most hated rival, Nemea, is attacking me, your ally, Penthelsia, at the city of Syme. I need your help to turn back this foe. Please, send troops within 2 months to help us carry the day. Well, we can't do that, can we? Now, if you're sitting there wondering, oh my god, how could you ever get troops in that time? You can't. This is just for funsies. Basically, we're going to have to ignore that because we can't help them yet. But one day. So let's remember as this story unfolds. Our ally, Syme. Could we beg for stuff from them straight away? If they're going to fall. I don't know. Like, they buy fleece. They'll buy fleece from us. So that would be very good. So we'll get stable, we'll get people fed, we'll get them watered, we will get them... That's it, they don't even need culture. They'll want a bit of appeal, though. Let's see what we have as options for appeal. Okay, just the basic stuff. Some columns, some parks. Like, we can definitely put some parks around, I think. Like, we can have some parks there. We can have some parks there. Maybe columns. Now that we're done with this exterior path. What we could do as well, instead of doing a full ring, we could just do tiny squares of path around. Thus allowing us to dot columns and things around too. There you go. As an ally, I beseech you, send troops to my city of Siam, and quickly. I can't. I don't have any troops for you. I'm so sorry. Look at this diamond. A bit of a lopsided diamond for now, but it is a diamond nonetheless. Okay, so housing for loads of people. Oh, collapsed building already. Huh. Seriously? How have you collapsed? You've got a main... Oh, I guess because I didn't connect that like that. But that guy should also be able to maintain that. There shouldn't be any problems with that. Very nervous suddenly. Let's see hazards. What do we got? The infirmary is breaking big time. Ooh, we could put a maintenance post on the outer ring. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, so if we're going to do a road behind the infirmary, that's going to give them a true north. I can't... So here we see the forced trick being weird, and in the early episodes we saw that. Now that they've got true north connected, what they will do is they'll walk all the way through here every time. They'll go over this roadblock, and they'll go around the outside. I don't really know if I want them doing that, so we're going to kill the road to their true north. Connect over here. And there they can have their maintenance post. The water fountain is struggling a little bit, even though it's right next to a maintenance post, because obviously this guy comes out on the inside instead of the outside. So there you go. So he's fixing that, and he'll fix these houses. We really need this inside dude to go the right way every time. We don't want him roaming... Actually, he's got such a huge job. He's got to go left and around and do all that stuff. He's got to go right and around and do all that stuff. Please tell me you can get there. Building about to collapse. Go on. Get over there. Go on. You can do it. One more there. Get. Oh, that's so close. That's unreal. Oh, look at that. It actually incrementally fixes as well as he moves. Oh, he's going all the way around. Okay. Oh, this is a good size for sure then. Yeah, because he's trying to go home right now. Okay, he did the full loop. So as long as he chooses to go out through the Agora, he's fine. And he's happy to do the full loop. Okay. We got watch postmen coming through just in case we get a bit of crime, which we might, because... Okay, only 15 unemployed people, actually. But there are 100 moving in. Simon thinks less of you. Hi, I can't trade with you. I assure you it's not the result of your actions. It is, though, isn't it? I'm sorry. My city suffered from many casualties. I do not regard you as highly as I did before. Well, I try... What do you want? I can't do very much. Okay. The urchin gatherers cannot find a good place to dive for urchins. Yeah, they can't. They need to be out at the sea. So we got a bit of a food delay. Ah, look. Urchins. The urchins here are waiting in their beds for an urchin gatherer to collect them. Okay, there are urchins there. They're very near the coast. So these guys don't go out on boats, by the way. They wade out. It's a really cool animation. So there's some urchins there as well. I guess the trick here is I was looking for something animated like the fish, but it's not. It's just a straight tile. So there's some urchins there. There's some urchins there. I suppose we don't need loads of nodes. Just like with the fishermen, they can all... So is that useless then? That lake is useless to us. We'll put a trireme patrolling and it will protect us there or something later. So that's a shame. Well, all of this is unnecessary. Free up all those jobs. Now, let's go over here. So the closest urchin spot is right there. So. As many... no, that is as good as it can get there, I think. As many as we can get along this coast. You there? That looks like it would be cool if you could put a maintenance guy right next to it, but I don't think you really can. Should we kill all of these, I guess? Look, I wonder what the... Oh, man, look, this is all rubbish. We're wasting money every time we cut down trees like this. I think because we're mostly going to be exporting fleece and we're not going to be chopping down trees anymore, I think I'm sort of okay with chopping them down, destroying the local nature. Okay, and we got 1, 2... Oh, here you go. This is it. 1... Oh, and there's animals there. Okay, good. Yeah, because we've got a hunting lodge. I, believe it or not, was about to remark on that. That we could set those up and I was going to look for the animals. It looks like they're right there. Oh, so we've picked a pretty good spot to live, actually, then. Can one maintenance guy get all of those? Probably yes. Can he get all the way over to there? Probably no. That can maybe be a pier spot or something. Oh, this is actually really excellent. Because what we can do is we can say... Oh my god, the sound of the pig there, the boar, made me feel like I was playing Minecraft for a second. This open land is waiting to be built on, yes. We can have urchin caves there, and then we can have hunting lodges. They want to be close to the animals. Now, we don't need... Now, so, the thing is, right, I feel like fish should be like this. I feel like the urchins should be like this. As far as these are concerned, this deposit... This is an exhaustible deposit. Only certain amount respawn every year. I feel like that should be the same for fish. Only a certain amount in this fishing node should be allowed to be fished each year. Only so many urchins should be able to be gathered this year. Which means that the fact that there's loads of different nodes around matters. That impossible fish from before, which is still in my head, we could have got, you know, because you'd exhaust one spot and not the other. So I feel like they sort of got halfway to the idea. They implemented it for one type of food, but not the others. On the other hand, I think meat gives you a lot more food than the other forms of food because it's exhaustible. But anyway, 2 hunters lodges might be enough for all of these boar already. And I don't want to go too nuts here. Like we probably have gone too nuts. So we'll leave that like so. That's fine. Now they're trying to get to this granary. Can they deliver it all in one trip? I think they probably can. However, this road is for culture. So let's not confuse ourselves here. What we actually want is... I want to give it a bit of space as well. We want some kind of proper back road here. And we will connect like so. And they can walk there. We won't do any off-roading things. Maintenance deals with them. The granary's already dealt with. So I think that's fine, guys. I think we're in a good spot here. So the people that were working over here no longer are. We've just cut into the marsh a bit. Do you know what would be cool? An elite housing state near the marshes. Wow, I'm watching this back, having played this whole campaign in a huge editing batch, and it's very funny to hear myself say that. Now, these boars might attack our maintenance guys. They might even have special dialogue for being near them, so let's listen. Here's our first urchin wader. Look at him go.
I wish I was like Proteus and could shapeshift into something that needed less food. I'm starved. I know.
I will give you food very soon. In fact, could we beg? No, you don't give food. You don't give food. You don't give food or anything. Gnosis? I wonder if Impressions thought carefully about this in that any mission you start, you can't instantly beg for that first wave of food. So they are going a mile away. I thought they'd go to the south. Oh, it is animated. Look. There you go.
Ouch! Darn spine. Ow!
Nice. Where are they all going? Please. Oh, up there. That's not too bad. So it is animated, but only when people are near it. So here he is. Swimming around. Yeah, and imagine if we were playing at 2K or 4K or even 1080p. You wouldn't be able to see this. Look at him swimming around there. Again, he looks like a kid. I don't know what that is. But he's swimming.
I wish I was like Proteus and could shapeshift into something that needed less food. I'm starved.
I'm enjoying looking at this and enjoying this because it convinces me that our city is fine. Like, there's not going to be any problems if I'm not looking over there. So, fun bit of trivia here. Well, no, not fun trivia at all. Actually, more like a real kind of PSA, like important info for you guys. One of the big things, now I alluded to this in like episode 1, one of the big things you're going to want to do if you want to play this game in modern hardware is patch it. One, to give yourself a higher resolution if you like, though again, I don't recommend the much higher ones, as I was just talking about. But also, really importantly, there are 2 bugs. I think both are caused by the fact that the animation system in this game isn't expecting clock speeds as high as computers now have, like that trading post guy moving too fast or whatever. But one bug is the slow-moving god bug, which I've talked about a few times, where the gods get stuck in their spawn-in or exit spawn animation, and it takes them like years and years and years. So essentially, walking gods don't do anything. That's a huge problem. But, you can still play the game with that. The other bug is kind of game-breakingly bad, and in fact it ruins this particular adventure here. I guess not everybody knows it exists or reports on it though, because not everyone gets this far into the game or happens to pick Hercules as their first campaign. The bug is to do with these guys specifically, the urchin walkers. The building's fine, everything in theory is fine, but like with the slow god thing, basically they dive down for the urchins and never come back up. It's kind of macabre, actually, almost like they drown or something. They just stay down there, and the game thinks everything's fine or whatever, but you'll realise when you place these buildings, because the walkers can't perform their job, you will never get any urchins. And it essentially stalls you on this mission. You can't feed anyone. You can't go forwards. And I think some later stuff with urchins as well totally breaks. So you need like a specific patch to fix that. I think for a long time with Zeus, you had to like get all 3 patches independently or whatever. But nowadays, if you do just a little bit of looking, there's like one mega patch that does everything all at once, provided by the community, who are awesome and have kept this game going. And that's even further than I think GOG did when it was on the GOG store for years and not even on Steam. But yeah, so there is a patch. So I kind of just glossed over it while I was playing it here. But actually, this is a big moment that would stall a lot of people. It's just seeing the urchin gatherer come back up out of the water is kind of a big deal.
I wish I was like...
Alright, he doesn't have new return dialogue.
Something that needed less food. I'm starved.
So this guy's already killed a boar.
Oh, this poor boar never stood a chance. My aim is as good as Atalanta's.
So what I want to do is watch this closely. Do the 2 lodges have all the boars dead? Probably, I think, at this rate. Look at this. We're in July. I don't know whether the boar respawn in December or whether it's timing based or whatever. None of them have died, it seems.
I'm as hungry as the horses of Diomedes. I need food.
Diogenes' barrel, sorry. Okay, so this guy is moving. So here's urchins. You can see that weird, gross little pile of orbs, it seems, on that cart there. So we'll put a food vendor down. More people moving in. This is actually pretty good. 6 unemployed. This is actually really good. We got a good cushion of money. We've got a good-sized house. Basically, what you're looking at right now is not too dissimilar from just playing the game completely normally. No tricks or anything. We've just got a couple of extra houses for now. The fact we have an advanced design will start paying off soon. Basically, we found a really good balance of normal number of houses versus a normal amount of industry. So there you go. So they are putting the urchins in the storehouse? No. Oh, sorry. Wait, what? Oh, there's a really good example of what I talked about the other day. Do you remember I said someone was like, oh, just give storehouses... He wasn't talking about granaries, but it's happening at a granary here for us. Just give them 1 pixel of safety because that they can access, because otherwise people will go to the most annoying spot ever. It looks like they did the same here. It looks like they might have gone to the true north position again, which is interesting. Or their instinct is to come out northeast, just like people's instincts are to leave buildings northeast. So if you give him options, he wants to go all the way over there. If I delete that road, it will be fine. And in fact, what is that road doing? Nothing right now, so let's do that. And that roadblock does nothing right now as well. So there we go. So now people will stop going all the way around the granary. They'll deposit almost immediately. They might go 1 square over or whatever. We could even fix that. Shall we fix that? Should we be super nerdy about this? There you go. That's the only pixel now that they can deposit to the granary, and they'll use it. It happens to be the closest one. Actually, it's not the closest one. Well, I'm gonna keep this bend here because, like, we could have cut the road in. Because again, I don't know how much space I want for like. Well, a gym isn't that big. We can have a gym pretty close, to be honest. Okay, let's see. So our hunters have killed the boar. So they're running really far away now.
As hungry as the horses of Diomedes. I need food.
So I don't know where they went. Oh, all the way over here? Okay. So another idea is if you're expecting to have 2 nodes, you're going to hunt from both of them. We could have put the hunting at the halfway point between them. What other animals are there? I don't know what other animals we actually have. Some, it seems, but not too many. It looks like maybe those are the only 2 nodes. Right, so the Agora guy. So he's off, and I just want to verify. This is not a very big block, so we know he patrols really far. So I'm hoping he gets here, decides to go home, goes around the other side, and he'll just loop. Oh, he didn't loop. He quit when he got there. Maybe when he goes this side, he'll be alright. Oh, no, he quit because we ran out of food, because that initial batch is always a little bit smaller. That's why he quit. So I still think we're fine. So there you go, so that's urchins. And yeah, I'm amazed that it takes 4 adventures before you see any even being traded. But I kind of like that, you know, that they hold something back. I feel like older games were better at holding things off as surprises for later. Maybe I'm totally wrong about that, but I feel like nowadays we live in such a metric-based society in existence. Everyone knows that most people barely touch video games. You know, barely. If you look at what I mean by that is finished video games. If you look at Steam achievement scores, right, you have a really basic achievement to beat the tutorial, and it will say 60% of people have done it. And then you'll have, and you know, some of that will be because it was a gift people didn't want, or it didn't run, and they just didn't bother returning it. Fine, okay, there's going to be a big proportion there. But if 60% beat the tutorial, you're looking at 5% get the achievement for seeing the end of the game. You know, it's such short proportions of people get to the end of things. I noticed that as well on YouTube. The retention rates are just the most depressing thing in the world because people dip off halfway through. It's I may as well be singing and spinning and talking doolally for the end of a video because so few people get to the end of the video. That's why I like Let's Plays, because they're long form and I sort of know that people will get the whole way through them. But, you know, people are very, very quick to turn off of stuff. And I feel like video game designers today, almost by necessity, they sort of have to be okay, well... So this house did not get food. Oh no, they're making improvements. Look at this. Everyone on the inside. How did this house get access to food, guys? Oh, what a mystery. It's because of this corner over here. We've tagged the corner. So good. Yeah, I don't know. So I feel like nowadays, I mean, maybe this is a bit of a silly comment. Even as I say this, I don't know whether I really believe it. But there must be a great impulse to give people the stuff as quick as possible, show off your art, show off your design, show off the fun things ASAP, because only such a small proportion of people are actually going to see you in the end, you know, if you hold it off. And yeah, here we have something as simple as urchin keys coming in super late. I suppose they're in free play, so whatever. And yeah, I don't know, I just said all of that, guys. I don't know whether I really believe it. We'll put this to get and get. Just because later maybe we'll do something else. But this seems good. Well, what I'm looking at here right now is if they have spare urchins waiting on the docks, because that would suggest a backlog as far as delivery men are concerned. And I don't think they do. Wait, does that basket of urchins? Oh god, I think they do actually. We might have a backlog. They might be traveling a little bit too far. Let's see, let's watch one, okay? Let's watch this one here. Is this barrel guy going to come up, grab it, and take it straight away? If that's the case, and look, just 2 hunting lodges was fine. They even have excess meat there as well. If that's the case, then the workers collecting the urchins might be backlogged a little bit. No, they're just going in. Oh, no, and then they're taking... All right, whatever. Let's give them on-site. So on-site would mean a granary... Here, level with the last guys. And then these will accept the urchins and the meat. These guys no longer have to move so far. The granary workers here will send out a bunch all at once. They'll send out 3, because you get 3... Is it 3 from a granary, or is it even more? Isn't that what we learned before? These getters, as soon as they detect something is in there... Here we go. Let's watch. How many getters come out of a granary? If it's 4, then that's really good. And we should be okay, I think. Eventually, of course, that's going to fill up. Well, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they already left to get. Who knows? Yeah, now the bays are emptying out. Okay, perfect. And people are moving in. So let's see. We have food for 2,700 people. Food should be fine. So we are going to have an excess of employment now. So there you go. 112 unemployed people. It's time to put them onto fleece. And to start exporting it so that we can hit the treasury goal. They also want us in tenements. Tenements just means a bit of culture and appeal, though, I think, so that's fine. So, fleece. Now, here's the thing. If all the fleece is at the very south of the map... Let's spin the viewpoint, shall we? There we go. If all the fleece is up here, My instinct is to put it as close to the town as possible. But at the end of the day, it would be nice to use all of this, wouldn't it? So here's what I'm going to do. Oh, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be amazing if there was another island, like, with no meadow on it, really close? So you could have carding sheds on one island, sheep on the other island, and distribution on the mainland. So I don't want carding sheds to take up valuable meadow space, but at the same time, what else are we going to do? Now, if I had, like, olive trees or something, I could try to grow them to determine if this actually was meadow or not. It says it's empty land. Okay, so I'm going to be a bit weird here. Let's say carding sheds. So that's empty land as well. On whatever empty land spots I could see. Is that empty land? Yeah. So we'll say a carding shed here. This is very weird, isn't it? I like this, though. I like this. I think it's been a bit of a theme for these episodes to do really, like, carefully made housing blocks and then just crazy agriculture areas. That's been a real theme, hasn't it? Okay, and then another carding shed there and there. We'll give these guys a maintenance worker. Most of that has not actually taken meadow, so in theory we could spam sheep on it, and in theory you could spam even more carding sheds down here. But what I'm going to ask, this isn't going to be efficient, but it's going to be fun. I'm going to build a water crossing to the island. Only one available. I mean, look at that. Look how stingy that is. That's nuts. Impressions. All right, one water crossing, and then I'm going to put the sheep on the furthest away meadow. So you... Yeah, I know. Well, I'll play it forward. We have carding sheds, don't worry. There you go. Need shepherds to tend them, that's fine. So we're going to put sheep right up here. And how many sheds did we do? 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56. That's a lot of sheep. So let's spam the sheep all the way over here. So that the whole map is used, guys. Alright, look at that. And then they'll come out. There you go. Off they go. And they're thinking to themselves, you fucker. Why are you making me walk all the way over there? That's what they're thinking. But it's good. It's for fitness, you know. People, it's well known. Anyone who lives near a mountain or a rocky or a hilly place, everyone's fit. Just because naturally while walking, you end up going up and down hills and going further. Well, look, you guys get your exercise in. You're feasting back home on... all this meat and urchins. That actually sounds like a horror. Actually, what do urchins taste like? I don't think I've ever had an urchin. I guess I've not even really thought about what that is. Is it like a, is it like an oyster? Okay, so that storage bay caught on fire. It caught on fire because it doesn't have maintenance. The fact it doesn't have maintenance is horrifying, because surely it means that doesn't have maintenance. Okay, it doesn't have maintenance because this guy... Oh, because that... Oh, it was being maintained by that other road. I really don't want to build this around like this. Whatever, we'll just put a maintenance post there. Inefficient, but whatever. Put a maintenance post there, and that will deal with that. And then whatever we expand out around here later, we'll deal with that as well. I don't want to build the road looping around here, because I think it's so cool that our delivery guys... Oh, look, she's going... Well, she's not going that long away. They should put that fire out, I'm pretty sure. There you go, here comes a guy with a pot.
If you're going to talk to me while I'm putting out a fire, you might as well make yourself useful. Why don't you go find me some water? 96 people want to come, 71 unemployed, so that equals a few more carding sheds. Is there anything else that we can do? Well, we could set up the culture now. So a gym is the easiest way to just immediately give them some culture. But I want the other houses in. Well, we gotta start doing it. Here we go. I think we'll be fine. I don't know why I'm so scared all the time. So we got one there, because this corner he'll tag him. One there, there. On the edge, I left an interior row like that. I don't really think, because we got this straightaway here. So and besides, I don't want to crowd in too close to that. So just whenever we see a corner. So there, like surely these corners work. Oh, yeah, they do, and I've already put one there. And then we do here, 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 here. And then up by the infirmary here as well. Oh, no. These ones at the infirmary won't work. I didn't think that they would work. Yeah, because this is a straight road. So that's fine. So we can grab those.
Sorry to turf you out, good sir. And then we'll have the outer ring. Which again, I think might have to be pillars or something, but we can connect it. How did I do it this time? I did it like this last time. So why not do that again? Oh no, I didn't. I did it even weirder than that. Why have we got that there? Go all the way around. Look at that. Oh. It's such a clean design. No, not really. What have I done? Oh, okay, because he needs that road. Don't you go disappearing on me yet. There you go. Beautiful. No, it's not beautiful. You did that weird curve because of the true north with the infirmary. Ugh. Well, it's just now back. Nearly beautiful. Right, now, culture. Oh, this was going to be my culture road, though. Well, that's fine. We can just roadblock. Put the gym down. Culture, gymnasium, right there. And then what we can do is we can have another roadblock, like over here or something, so that he only goes out there. But I want space for maybe something else. We probably want to start taxing people as well. So actually, here, I will get rid of the watch post. Remember, the tax guy only moves as far as the culture guys, so it's good to put with your culture, actually. Which is what we did in the previous part. We've got to find a place for a palace. Should we have another meadow palace? I want an island palace. An island palace would be amazing. What about a waterfront palace? What about a marsh palace? Palace of the boars? Because they can be all over here. Right next to the boars. I guess we'll put a palace up here in the marsh. Oh, we can go right in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, where's the deepest bit of marsh? I think this is about it. Okay. There you go. Marshland Palace. That's what we've got. Look at how good that looks with the grass up in front. I don't want to get rid of that. We're going to do this for the maintenance post for now. We'll work on making that better later. So he gets maintenance. So you've got to notice here as well, a lot of money to place a palace, a lot of employment. Actually, you don't need to employ the palace, I guess. But with its own maintenance post to get the first tax office in. But then all the other ones don't have that overhead. They're essentially free after that, you know. Right, money is getting low and unemployment is getting high. So we've got to be careful here now that we don't spike without the money to build the infrastructure to keep the industry going. So I think what we need to do now is get the trading post in. So I will put the trading post up on the traders row up here. Well, is it a trading post or is it a pier? Syme buys our fleece and Eleusis buys our marbles. So Syme is the only trading, it's a trading pier we need. I don't know where they're going to sail from. I assume the right hand side of the island. So the palace is there for now. Oh god, it's so far away. Oh, where do we want? Let's assume the boats come in like central, like around here. Let's assume this is where a trade ship comes in. If we put the pier here, it's close to the carding sheds and it has it's sort of near the houses a little bit, and we do want to evolve them to finish this mission. But I think that's okay. So we want it close. So the pier to... Oh, look, it could be right on site. If we put it there, we don't even need a maintenance guy for it. Ugh, I don't want it on the meadow, though. And here is possibly slightly closer. Alright, so we will connect you to the palace. There'll be a palace road. Like so. We will move this fellow. Oh, no, I didn't want to click undo on the road. Oh, that's okay, actually, I guess. And then the maintenance man will live halfway. He can service both. And we will connect like so. We will sell the fleece immediately. We need the money. So before I even give it to my people, we will sell it. But then also there'll be a storage house up here. And remember, we're putting this stuff down because we have unemployment right now. Every drachma counts to generate jobs here. This is where if we had... Oh, what have we got for mythology? If we had like a, an artisan station or something to soak up a lot of employment real quick, would be very good. So these will be accepting fleece as well. So hopefully their instinct will be to put it on the trade straight away. But after that, they'll put it onto these, which are somewhat near... Oh, I love connecting the roads. Somewhat near these things, which will have 1 getting fleece, 50%. 2 getting fleece, 50%. And we could do this. This. Delete him. Move that along. Right. So, the storehouse guys will, I mean, it's not perfect. The road out the back would be the best. But whatever, the storehouse guys, they'll come through. Straight along. See, do we want this bend in the road? We could fix that, but whatever. Okay, good. And now I don't have a vendor there, but we're not going to put a vendor there until we see a surplus. So, let's check that we've got this balance. Houses for 68 more people. 48 people are unemployed. We have 106 drachma. We could put down more carding sheds, but they don't really have the sheep for them yet until the sheep breed a little bit. Food, I'm hoping to see we start getting ahead of. That would be cool. I don't know that we are, necessarily. Let's see. She has 1,000 food there right now, but a lot of... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, wait. I don't think we can evolve that stuff yet. Hold on, guys. You can't work culture. I'm sorry. You just can't. I cannot have these people evolving. This is nice. We've never done this. No culture. Leave. I don't want any more gyms. No more gyms. No priority for culture. Wait, does no priority actually mean no priority? As in, like, why aren't they unemploying? Don't let me delete it. I don't want you to work there. All right, I'm going to delete it. I'm sorry. We can't do it. I can't have them all evolve. Let's just have this initial ring as shacks, yeah? Because all those unemployed, they're going to become criminals and stuff. And I'm nervous about that fact. Right, we got to wait now. We got to wait for this fleece to come in. They're tending to the sheep. So what were our other goals here? 250 tenement, treasury of 7,500, 30 skeins in a year. So that will just automatically happen while we're working on the treasury. And all those people in tenements, I believe tenement is this already. No, that's hovel. Yeah, they just want fleece. They'll just want fleece after that. I'm really worried about appeal. I've got no space for appeal for these guys. How much can I realistically ask them to evolve? I think the outer ring will have to become, I mean, Christ. Monuments will be one thing. But it will have to be boulevard, ideally. I think we'll surround it by, we'll have little pixels of road for the houses that need it, and the rest will be surrounded by parks, columns, stuff like that. 52 unemployed. It's kind of like we got 2 housing blocks in one. She's still bringing more food from that granary. Because the local one is not filling up very quickly. He's doing his best, though. Right, let's save here, and I'm going to speed it up. I really like to save before we do this, because Christ knows what happens. Nemea conquers Ellis! What? But they're buying my fleece! What horrible news! Our Greek rival has conquered Ellis. They've severed all contact. We can't trade with them. Well, what am I supposed to do? Well, there's our first monument. Oh, no. Syme, sorry. Syme is okay. Ellis got destroyed. Ellis over there. Oh, wow. They've become a rival. So you notice that there's not really a great UI here showing alliances. And that's because, as far as I know in the scenario design, it's usually you and your allies versus one guy and his allies. Like, there's only 2. It doesn't ever get complicated enough that there's 3 alliances more. You know, they don't... You're not dealing with the difference between, you know, a guy with his vassals versus other forms of alliances or whatever. Oh, a helping hand from Knossos, because we went into debt there. Thank you. I'm going to lower the wage rate. That saves us money and disincentivize people from working. Well, with that 1,000, we can get even more fleece going, which is probably a good idea. But I don't want to employ... If we don't have the exports, I don't want to go too crazy with the employment. There you go. There's some sheep there now as well. Well, we've ruined that. I was wondering if maybe later we'll get a different kind of animal or something, and we can put them on this island. So this can just be Fleece Isle, and then there could be something else. But no, well, whatever. That's fine. Okay, so I don't want this money to go down too much. So they're not being paid that much. They are being taxed. How is unrest? Unemployment is at 17%. Finances are down. Should I put the watch post back in just to employ some people? And it will keep us safe in the event that people get mad. I think that's a good idea. What else? What else might they like to work? Well, we could do a trading post to Eleusis. They will sell us all kinds of stuff we don't need. Look, they're a really advanced economy. Armor, olive oil, and wine. We don't need that stuff. But it would give people something to do. But then I have to pay them to do it. And I can't pay you to do it. Where's our fleece? Hold on. Do you have fleece waiting? Hold 0 fleece right now. Hold 0 fleece. A full staff. Shepherds are getting the wool as fast as possible. Did I really screw up? Oh, here we go. They're bringing fleece back now. A couple of guys are bringing fleece back. Let's speed this up. There we go. Sell it. Sell it. And now we can see where the boat comes in. Go, go, go. I'm now seeing the inefficiency of some of this other stuff, but it's fine. There you go. He's in. He's in. Hygiene is perfect. Thank you. Excellent. I worked really hard on that. Let's see how our unemployment is just while I'm sitting here. 105 people. More carding sheds. There's nothing else for it. Carding. Carding. Carding, carding. That maintenance guy's alright with that, right? I know he's kind of got like a trinity, but he's got a support up there. So that's fine. So, some sheep. Watching the money. Careful of the drachma. Careful now. Right. I don't want more sheep on near than far, because then we won't really see them going to the island anymore. Alright, so. Boats. There has to be a trade ship coming in. I guess we could just watch the pier, and... I'm looking furiously at the minimap right now. Look at all this water. They could be coming from anywhere. They could be coming... by the way, this looks like a hellish job.
Collecting urchins is hard work, but someone has to do it.
Someone has to do it. Oh, he's got a nice deep bassy EQ on that there. Oh, there it is. Ah!
Greetings! You will be thrilled when you see what I have to trade with you.
Okay, hello. Greetings to you too. So you are coming over there. Oh my god, what if we put the pier on the island? What if we sold straight from... What if we sold from here? Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? What if we sold right here? I didn't put any sheep there yet. Alright. Okay, hold on. Stop selling any additional now, please. Because we're going to take this off. We're going to empty the bay. We're going to move it here. He will sail in. He will go there. Oh, but we'll need roads. I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. Having roads, it's still going to be so awesome. Alright, so look, we've got a road. And then the pier will go like here, as long as the sheep don't move in too weird of a spot. And then, in theory, he spawns, goes there, spawns, goes there. Oh my god, we're going to get a lot of money real quick. Let's try that out, because, you know, I've talked a good amount about my theories with trading and stuff. Oh god, no. Well, hold on. Yeah, can you get it then? Can you guys just grab it off of that bay, please? Okay, good. And now they're going, and now they're moving all the way up there. Okay, excellent. Am I looking at a guy getting from a getter there? Wait. There are stirrings of unrest in the city. There's only 28 unemployed. Is that because the wage rate is low? Okay, I'll put it back up. Please empty this bay. Stop selling. Empty the bay. Oh, there we go. They're going now because we're not selling anymore. I think that's what we needed to do. We need to turn off the seller. As soon as that's empty, we move the pier. We start bombing fleece onto the pier. We have a lot of money. There you go. The unrest went away because I'm paying you more. It's okay, guys. We're going to go into debt again here for a second, but it's not a big deal. So get that fleece. Get it. It looks like they can grab quite a few loads as well. You'll notice here, this is an important distinction as well. Actually, this is an extremely important observation. One of the most important observations, I think, of the whole playthrough. I've talked so much about supply and distribution, but let's take note here. When they're talking about efficiency of movers, getters, the guys that come out of these buildings, they have one load of fleece on the cart, a single load. The guys going to the storehouse, they bring 4 at once. They've stacked the fleece 4 high onto their carts. And that's true for other commodities. So that's why it's so much more efficient to move. So there you go. And I did not get that until right now. I thought they were sending more, and they are sending more people out as well. Maybe that's where the 8 times number comes from. That must be it, because they send 2 guys out at once, and each guy can hold 4. 8. Ah, we've got it, and it's buried at the end of this video, but whatever. Okay, appear to Syme. Now, if you don't move, I will throw fireballs from heaven at you. We have got to sell. Sell, sell, sell. Move, move, move. Come on. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Oh, I love you. Thank you. Okay, good. Right. Now, compose ourselves. Clear these trees. No more wildlife here. How do we want to do it? We do it like this, right? And then we do it like this, I guess. And there's no need to do that. Okay. Right. We have a road to it. We have a maintenance post. We are selling the maximum amount. And yeah, they'll take a bit to bring it now, I suppose. So you no longer get, you're just an acceptor. You no longer get, you're just an acceptor. Look at that, we just filled 2 bays up with that. Right, we're slightly in debt. So the only issue now is just shifting the fleece along. But they should do that pretty quick, I think. And let the fleece trade come in. That's going to deal with... There you go. We've produced over 30. We've produced 43. So we just got to get our treasury goal now. Lack of housing. That's fine. Yeah, I don't want any more people. We're barely okay for now. So there's 56 unemployed. What else can I employ you guys in?
Who am I, Odysseus? How much longer do I have to travel before I reach my destination?
See, is that enough for them to get mad about... I mean, we could do the stadium. It costs 500. Popularity has dwelled to low levels. It's okay. Drama is terrible. Oh, okay. Actually, I've got an idea. We could give you a drama school, but not near any of the houses, which will improve our standing in the games and soak up a bit of employment. And I will give you a college, which will improve our standings in the games, but it won't evolve our people too quick. So where it said there you go, unemployment's down to 8%. It's now at a good level because it's not reading in orange, so I think that's fine. Finances are down, but they will be up. Hygiene is very good, but weakening. It seems that the infirmary guys have a bit of an up and down situation here, hygiene. Like over here, no healer access. Oh. It's because we gave him True North. He's walking in a weird way. When I was messing a second ago? Actually, hold on, that's still... I think he's still... I think he's... The rule is he will always go to what his priority is, the most northerly thing. So I think we have to do it like this, actually. I think we have to be well clear at the top of that infirmary. Like that. Price decrease for fleece! Because of an overabundance around the world, I haven't been selling it yet, though. No! How much do you even buy? Oh, Knossos is there. Hello, Knossos. Syme. You buy 36. He buys a good amount each year. Come on, guys. No! The other way! Alright, it looks like this guy's coming. There you go. He's got 4 loads of fleece. He's just the one dude, though. So let's give him on-site. An on-site getter. We can put it there. Wrap a road around the whole thing. Yeah. Probably works better like that now. Reveal a little bit of meadow there. I like this. Do you know what I think's really messed up, but I'm going to do it anyway? I'm going to grab a sheep and I'm going to put a sheep in there. I don't think anyone's ever going to... That's really cruel, isn't it? I don't think anyone's ever going to get to that sheep. But I can't put a second one down. I think that sheep... And don't sheep really suffer? And aren't they in like real pain when they can't be fleeced? All right, and now you get fleece. So we'll have 2 wheelbarrow men. Each can hold 4 thingies of fleece. There they are, the 2 guys. There are stirrings of unrest. Why? Because finances are down? Everything's okay. It's okay. Just relax. Let's speak to the people and figure out what they're upset about, shall we? What do you think, sir?
Eureka! I found the best city and the most capable ruler.
This city is more refreshing than any other city.
And its leader is the most sparkling.
Oh, I'm the most sparkling. Thank you very much. Oh, but the thing is, I needed... The whole reason this maintenance post is here was to tag the infirmary, wasn't it? Which was at risk of collapse before. I don't want to compromise on the houses. That's my big thing. I don't want to lose any of our ultra-dense setup here. Look at this, look at this. The 9 houses. Oh no, sorry, 6 houses together. Very good setup. Look, they've all got fleece. We could evolve them. Are you unrestful because you want... Oh, there you go. We just sold something. I don't think they had much fleece there just yet, though, so don't worry, people. We'll have more. All right, save again. And it's time to speed up and see... Let's just see what happens. There's no unrest. Okay, good. A helping hand from Elysius. Thank you, guys. There you go. Okay, they're bringing the fleece. They're selling fleece. Oh, but since you're getting, you're never going to sell off of that, are you? So let's just say accept. All right, go. Yeah, this ain't going to work, I don't think. I mean, it works as a temporary measure. There you go. They now have more on the bay than they can sell in time. Go on. Yeah, that's it. Stack it in there, boys. Go, go, go. Oh, my God. Look how how fast the boat is coming. Oh, my God. Look at our money. All right, look at this. Lack of housing. Oh, well, there we go. It's done. Beautiful. Okay, good. Right, now. Yeah, and those are full. And these guys are good. So we can evolve everyone now. I don't know what kind of jobs I'm going to put all these people into. We have the money. We're ready to evolve. I mean, we're just going to have ridiculous amounts of carding going on. I would say let's just wait. We're already producing 74. We can beat the treasury goal now, but we have to get people evolved. This is messed up, man. I don't know. This block is too big. This block is... Because we're going to have so much... All right, here's what we're going to do. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to speed up. We're going to hit the treasury goal in moments, it looks like, because this boat is moving quick. Uh-oh. Oh, the palace. Interesting. Okay. If there's any building that could break, I think that's one of the best buildings to break. So we'll put the palace back down. Eh? Oh, was it there, was it? A new maintenance shed just for him, I suppose, since the other guy... I don't know, I get... Well, no. Don't be silly. The only issue is that he just went the wrong way multiple times. He's fine. He can get there. He just needs to do that. Okay, we'll hit the treasury goal, and then we will evolve, and that will end the mission straight away. We'll be in the next stage, which will have new things to do. New industry opportunities, hopefully. And then we can use all that employment straight away. I actually think the next episode, based on all of that, I think next episode, you guys are going to see, wow, we are swimming in fleece. In fact, the whole city's going to be too full of it in a second. So another storehouse and another storehouse. Fleece, accept. Fleece, accept. I think the next episode you're going to see we do very, very well. Because we're going to go into it with an abundance of money. Huge amount of unemployment. It's going to be really good. Sime is under attack. I know, I'm sorry. Really, we should be done with the mission, I think. People think we're the cat's meow. We've already been here 4 years. Sime thinks less of us, I know. Trade with Sime. You're not Sime, are you? You are Sime. Alright, we just got to speed through this now and see if trade resumes. I can't do anything. There we go. Trade opens up. Okay, thank you. Simon's resentful. Well, what do you want? I'll give you... Fleece. You buy it, right? Where are you? I will give you fleece as well, because I've got loads of it. I'll even give you money. Are you still resentful? Yeah, you're still resentful. Well, here's more fleece. I like how he instantly thanked me for that. He greatly appreciates my offer of fleece. He greatly appreciates my offer of fleece. Sympathetic. I'll give you more fleece. Look at that. Look at all the fleece. Seriously. Look at all the fleece that we have. How many more times am I going to say fleece in a row here? Sympathetic. Alright. We're halfway to the treasury goal. They need to be moving it there quicker, really. But I think the reason they weren't was because we were filling those bays first. And then we're just going to have to deal with the fact that we're going to have too much fleece here for a second. There we go. Sell it in. Sell it in. 4K. When we hit... so there you go, 5K. When we hit 6, I'll start the house evolution. Oh, where's the boat? Oh, he's not coming because he's traded the maximum amount of the year. So this is another thing, I suppose. You don't have to care that much about where you put the pier. Because basically all that means is I've exhausted all of the trade for this year, you know, in the summer months, instead of being done in the December months or whatever. The pier only needs to be close enough, you know. So there we go, we're at 6K. So let's evolve, and that's this episode done, I think. And this mission done. So fleece. Oh, and they want their gym back. So look, you guys can have all the things. You just got to trust me that we just need to wait a little bit here. You know, all good things come to those who wait. There you go. And then don't go down that way, I suppose. Oh, no. You no longer have access to level 4. There you go. Go down that way. All right, here's the evolution. 5K. This is a tenement. A homestead, yes, thank you. Very happy with that. 6K, 7K, there you go. Treasury goal is done. 250 people in tenement or better. They're still looking for a little... They'll evolve again with a bit of culture. These guys want appeal. So that there are appeal issues happening already. In fact, there's appeal happening really quickly. Okay, let's give them... So can we squeeze a monument in somewhere, like, close? So, yeah, I think this outer ring, right? What we do is we do this, right? So that house has his pixel. This house has his pixel. Giving us space for a monument in the middle, right? And the road can go around. That's fine. So we can do it like that, and then we can give this guy a park. So let's give these guys park. Let's just surround the whole thing with park for now and see if that's enough. And then we can augment the design later. There you go, a little park near the infirmary, a little park here. Let's get a park going up here. There we go. There, you guys happy with just a little bit of park? Oh, it looks like they are. Gonna wait for the end of the year, I think. There's no unrest. Lovely. Unemployment prevents immigration. There are stirrings of unrest. Yeah, well, okay, more fleece then. And I guess we'll shut this industry down again in a second. So we'll do a carding shed there. There. I know I misclicked that, but whatever. So look at all these carding sheds. Look how many jobs I have in fleecing. More carding sheds. They're not going to break, are they? No, they shouldn't. Far too little food for this many people. Well, yeah, no shit. Come on! Oh my god, it's because it's tenement that they're looking for. It's because it's tenement. So they just need that last bit of culture. That's the problem. I spent this whole time sitting here waiting for it like to tick. Oh, and we've screwed up our culture entry area. All right, well, no, we haven't. We can do it this way. So let's kill... I'm not going to kill that watch post because I feel like unrest is coming. So what we do is we go a little bit out, and all the park that I put around here probably wasn't totally necessary because, okay, so we can give these guys a podium. We already have a college. The guy from the college will come, he'll hit the podium, and they'll go through, and then a gymnasium, and there, like that. So now they've got their 2 pieces of culture, so they'll go all the way up. Yeah, we have a college. And in fact, we can give you a shortcut if you want. So off he goes. There he is. He goes in. He sends a walker out. There we go. So we're up to tenement. Wow, we've gone so high, actually, that already all they want is oil. So these guys need a little bit more. Oh, they're going up and down. Price increase for fleece. It's lost access to a fountain. Yeah, because these bastards have gone the wrong way too many times in a row. There we go. Tenement.
You have taken the first step on your journey to fame. Now it's time to leave Tiryns in the hands of your capable deputy, Eurystheus, and spread your influence to another area of the world.
Oh my god, a colony already? That's so quick. Well, I guess we'll see how that looks on the next one. Thanks very much for watching, guys. The beginning of the Labours of Hercules. See you soon. What do we got? Oh, we can pick Lemnos. We can see how Lemnos was founded. Or Ephesus. So now that we're on Hercules' dedicated adventure, I would give you his dialogue, but we had that already because he featured at the beginning of Zeus and Europa. So let's go with something else. Bull hunter, why not?
There's boar around here somewhere. I can smell them. Yeah, people here aren't very healthy at all. Maybe they need more pork. A lot of poor saps are out of work, but not me. No, I'm far too good a boar hunter to ever be unemployed. When I think of how we're subjugated, it just makes me want to kill more boar. A rebellion. Now, who would dare rebel against a city that boasts such talented boar hunters? This city isn't the best, but it's all right overall. This is the best city ever. The boar here are the best this side of Caledon.